wherever you go and where your thoughts go, heaven goes with you, and they start talking about the people around you, such as Bradley. It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, that's funny.
So I thought it was cute too when Braylon was telling me about she gets to play on this stuff on a shelf, and you said that's Brandon's shelf or Bradley's shelf, isn't it? Pardon me if I call it Brandon. So, a lot of names came in around you. I got a very strong A name around you. I don't know if it's Amanda or Mandy or the Amy. Who's the A name to you?
Let me think for a minute. I know my grandma, her name, I called her Ama, but yeah, but not her real name was Alma, I think.
Oh, that's it. That's who's represented you. Yeah. I've got a strange name up here. At the top of the page, there's an AL like Alma. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's really weird. So I wrote this page about you before I called. Again, I do these scribbles on the page. It's like chicken scratchings. I get Halloween, like October the 31st.
Mm-hmm. That's my birthday.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And then one of the children were born in October. Is that the boy?
That's Bradley, yes.
Okay. Is he around the 3rd or 4th, or when's his birthday?
5th.
The 5th? Okay, well, I was close. No cigar,
Okay.
But yeah. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You got the son in the same month as you.
Yeah, I was glad that happened when I was pregnant with him.
And I got a name. I got Mandy, but Mandy could be Megan.
That's my sister's name.
Oh, Megan is your sister.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm translating these notes to the best of my ability. So the A, like your grandmother's name, what was her name? Alma?
Yeah.
And what did you call her? Amy?
Ama.
That's why I get Amy kind of sounds like, because it's not a normal name, Alma.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But also, just beneath Alma is your birthday, October 31st on the page.
Yeah, Halloween. That's crazy.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So, and then I got to the top right corner, the name Rob or Bob. Who was Rob to you that's passed?
Man, you said that the last time too, and I just really kept pondering that. I'm thinking of I almost wonder if that was Dan's dad's name was Ray or Raymond, if that's close enough there. I know I don't know a Bob.
You know a Rob?
I know Robs that are living.
Okay,
not...
well that's a strong name here on the page. And then I got a bunch of names at the bottom here. Who is Jenny?
Jenny?
Yeah, from heaven. Who's Jenny?
Lisa's sister's name is Jenny. She was my Aunt Jenny.
And she's passed, correct? She's representing you in this moment.
Yeah.
She says, which one of the kids keep fooling with their nose? She's going like this to the side of my nose. Is it Bradley?
It might have been Bradley, actually, because she was always around with Bradley when he was a little baby. Yeah.
And there's another name that comes through. It's the name of the mascot, I think, from Ohio State, Bruno. Who is Bruno?
Our old dog.
Okay.
That had passed, Bruno.
Well, Bruno is
he was my favorite little dog.
Well, he's coming through as well. Isn't this cool? Now you see, you don't have the baby fidgeting with the baby.
Yeah.
We're not with a bunch of people in the room, and now it centers all to the direction.
Yeah.
Isn't this cool?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is so neat, isn't it? I just love this moment with you. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
And we mentioned all the new changes around you recently and new beginnings around you, and I kind of want to look into the direction of that. Were you and Dan, and for the listening audience, Dan is your soon-to-be husband.
Yeah.
Fiance, I guess you call him. And I remember as I stepped toward the direction of you Saturday when we attempted to do this, now that Braylon's asleep, we could do it. But when I first picked up on you, I felt like, here you are all by yourself raising children. And where's the husband at, or the boyfriend? And I didn't see him around much. And I felt like that causes a little bit of anxiety to you from where you started 10 years ago with him to the 7-year mark. And then things start gradually getting better from the 3-year mark to the current moment. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
those are the things that I was trying to get to when we first sit down to talk. And your daughter is going to be so talkative when she begins to talk, and she's going to demand everybody's attention on her. I'm going to say she already does that now. And she doesn't like to hold one thing. She has to have two things at the same time. So
she does do that.
You understand what I mean? If you give her one sucker, she has to have another sucker in her hand. And if you don't see that now, you'll see it to the future.
Yeah, no, she does that now always.
Okay,
she always has the same 2 toys.
Oh, that's toys, isn't it? That's cute.
Yeah.
Well, they may be like rattlers, but they look like suckers to me. But then again, it's also just suckers and things like that for the future as well.
Well, she chews on the toys. She is waking up right now, but I can try to set her down.
Well, that's okay. We got plenty of time. You can edit this out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
She'll lay on the couch next to me.
I know this is crazy, but someone from heaven's talking about getting sprayed with a skunk. Who got sprayed with a skunk?
I did.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I got sprayed with a skunk with Bruno, the dog.
Okay, it's Bruno coming through with that. Again, how would you not know it's Bruno unless he gives it, specifics? So that's it, because he's talking about getting sprayed with a skunk. So that was you that got sprayed, or did he get it as well?
Both of us were walking through the backyard of the neighbor's backyard to come home, and they had trapped a skunk in their backyard. And I didn't notice it, and he went up and sniffed the skunk, and we both went in the house, and I'm like, what is that smell? And Lisa sent us both back outside.
That's so funny. He brings that in, isn't that cute?
Aww.
But I also have Matt again. Didn't we have Matt the first time? Who's Matt in heaven?
Dan's cousin, Matt. They were good friends cousins, but close cousins.
Oh, that's pretty cool, because he's in support of this moment too. When you get names of nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, or in-laws, it could represent people who have passed, like Matt, who's here in this session. But he also gives the name Michael, who is Michael to Matt.
His brother.
Okay.
And they both passed.
Okay. So here you have two representing you in this moment on his side of the family. Picking up for you over your concerns. I guess because they just said it because we want to make sure Dan goes in the right direction with this. And then they just high-fived me. So tell him that he must have done this with him all the time, high-fived him. So they just did that with me. Yeah, it's so cute, isn't it?
Aww.
And Matt had mentioned you just picked up a bunch of little things off the floor a minute ago before I called you. What did you pick up?
Goldfish. I was picking up goldfish that Bradley had dropped.
Okay, those little crackers.
Yeah.
Not live goldfish, but crackers.
No, snack.
Oh, that's cute. See, because heaven's with you, not just in this moment, but all of the people that's gone on before us are with us all the time. And they're as our service or our beck and call whenever we go through difficult times, or even when we're having fun times.
Yeah.
Who did you push in a swing and then fell?
I fell, or the person swinging fell?
I want to say it was you.
It could have been Bradley.
Okay, does that make sense to you?
No specific event is coming to mind, but I would say maybe Bradley.
Okay.
Or we jump off the swing and stuff like that with him.
Okay. It could also be where Bradley was pushing somebody and he fell down. It's to the instant of somebody being pushed in the swing and then falling forward. Yeah.
I would think him and Dan. That just makes me think of him and Dan, because they'll swing and they'll jump off together.
Okay,
but Bradley is scared to jump off. Okay. So Dan usually does.
Okay, that's got to be what it is. But
yeah.
So, and they're bringing that, for instance, or that example up as they talk about we're not just with you through difficult times, it's also funny times.
Aw.
So that's not so much you, but that's Bradley and his dad Dan, correct? Okay,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
The ring, did he get you a ring?
Yeah.
And did it not sized right, or what's wrong? What's the fit funny for?
It doesn't fit funny. I have fat fingers, so I had to get it resized
It's
before I could put
resized.
it
That's what
on.
they're referencing. So you
Yeah.
could get it resized.
Yeah.
And that is kind of cool, isn't it? Now, how would I know
Yeah.
these things? But, Matt and Michael
Yeah.
are telling me these things that you had to get your ring resized. It's kind of cute, isn't it? So you're supported by your people in heaven, as well as they support everybody else in the lineage and their friends as well. Also, the name John just came through. Who is Johnny or John?
Okay, so that's a name you mentioned in the previous session too.
Okay.
And originally I was thinking his Uncle John that's living, but he actually had like a stepfather figure
Okay,
named
great.
John. And they were very, very close. It was
Okay, well,
actually
John
just
is in this moment as well. Isn't that
okay.
cool? So you're
Yeah.
not alone, even though you don't know these people, or they didn't know, you don't think they know you. They're with you all the time.
Yeah.
So they talk about you always running out of those wipes that you pull out of the thing. Did you run out of those wipes already?
All the
That
time.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I
we
guess
have
you
a
would with a
wipe
baby.
warmer. Yeah, we don't just use the wipes like out of the bag. It's always in the wipe warmer. So we're constantly like refilling
That's what it is. You're
them.
refilling it, aren't you?
Yeah,
And then Ray or Raymond, who is that?
that's Dan's dad.
Okay. And Dorothy?
Is Dan's mom. She's living. Raymond is passed.
Okay. Well, Raymond gives me the name Dorothy. And then
Yeah,
Barb or Barbara, who's that?
Raymond's mom
Okay.
in
So
heaven.
isn't that cool? Because all three names are at the bottom of your page that I wrote earlier. I don't know if
Oh,
you can
wow.
see them.
Yeah,
So you have all the support, not just from your people, but a lot of it is from Dan's side.
yeah.
Dan must really need a lot of help.
So he had like a rocky relationship with his dad. Like his mom and his dad like hated each other. So I always wonder like about his dad because I never met him. His dad died when he was like 13 or something
Well,
like that.
he and his father are a lot alike.
Yeah.
Especially when Dan gets into those temperament moods where he gets so upset he walks away and stops talking and just goes away.
Yeah.
That's his father in him.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
That's exactly what he does. He
It's
doesn't
like
argue
abruptly he
back.
just
He
leaves in the
just
middle of an
leaves.
argument and walks away and leaves you hanging. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
no,
a bit of
he's
his
very
father.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, he does exactly that. Like if any times there would be like an argument, like we don't argue. He just wants to be alone and
Yeah,
doesn't talk. He
exactly.
ignores me for like 3 days and then it's over.
Exactly. That's what it is. It almost makes you feel like he's torturing you or punishing you. Does
That's
that make
funny.
sense?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
his dad references the way he folds things. So he has a peculiar way, or a particular way of folding towels and stuff. Does that
Like
make
his
sense to you?
clothes and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan
clothes
does.
and towels.
Oh yeah. I'm like have to be very
OCD.
particular with how I fold his pants,
Yeah,
specifically
that's
his
it. Okay,
pants.
you understand?
Yeah.
He's kind of
Mhm.
OCD that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's his dad in him as well. You understand?
Oh,
So there are a
yeah.
lot of attributes that Dan has that his father also had, so to speak.
That's nice to know.
And did you just buy a bunch of clothes for 20% off, or you got a discount on clothes and stuff? What did you just get?
Dottie might have. We put her in charge of clothes for Christmas, and
Okay.
she bought way more
Well, and
clothes.
is she a thrifty shopper?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
Like she'll only get it if it's on sale.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
No,
it.
she is. She
So
was very
that's the
proud
Dottie.
of how much she got for how much she paid.
And that's that is so funny. That's just cute. So isn't this lovely that you have this moment without any interruptions?
Yes, absolutely.
You understand? So that you have an
Yeah.
understanding that, heaven is with you exclusively. Sometimes we feel like we're all out here by ourselves and we don't have anybody around us, period. You know,
Yeah.
especially with you having to raise the kids and Dan being gone a lot, makes it difficult as
Yeah.
well. You understand what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, for sure.
And so it's
Yeah.
comforting to have this moment to let you know that really you're not alone. You got Matt and Michael and Raymond and Grandma and everybody on your side and with you as well. Where's the
Yeah.
light that you keep pulling, but sometimes it doesn't come on?
Oh my gosh, in the bedroom.
Okay,
And
your
I'm always
grandma's
trying to
referencing
grab
that.
it.
Yeah,
My grandma?
your grandma's referencing this. She's with you when you get ready to go in and out of that bedroom. Not all. You always. She said to me just now. You always go in there to go to bed. And you full with that light, and then all of a sudden you're back out of the bedroom. So you know you attempt to go to sleep, but then you can't go to sleep. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I'll just hand you that. That's what she says to me.